Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in TayNinhTV province. Ladies and gentlemen, on February 1st, Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics, in collaboration with the Center Propaganda and Training Commission, the Center Theoretical Council, Communist Magazine, People's Newspaper, Vietnam Television Station, and Vietnam Journalists Association held a press conference to launch the third political writing contest on protecting the party's ideological foundation and refuting wrong and hostile views in 2023.
The press conference was held directly at the center of Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics, an online to reach points of provinces and cities across the country and the institutions affiliated to the academy. The contest aims at continuously affirming the important position and the role of protecting the ideological foundation of the party, fighting against wrong and hostile views in the new situation, raising awareness and responsibility of party organizations, officials, party members, and people, directing training and fostering forces, forming a network to participate in protecting the party's foundation, fighting against wrong and hostile views, at the same time improving the quality of politics work in newspapers, magazines, radio and television stations, and online newspapers, in propagating the party's guidelines, state policies and laws, especially the content of documents of the 13th Party Congress and the resolutions of the 13th Central Conference. The works are made through the form of print and online newspapers, radio and television and video clips. The entry submission deadline of the contest is July 31, 2023. The organizers will announce annual prizes in October 2023. Launching the contest, Professor Dr. Nguyễn Xuân Thắng, Politburo member, Director of Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics, Chairman of the Central Theoretical Council, emphasized the importance of the contest on protecting the party's ideological foundation, in which, most importantly, two contents of construction and refuting need to be analyzed with solid and convincing arguments. He also suggested that the provincial party standing committees, the city party committees, the propaganda and training departments, the 35 steering committees of the provincial party committees and city party committees clearly grasp the spirit of the contest, step up propaganda to grade the spread of the contest nationwide, need to pay attention to the contest in their own area, choose the quality words sent to the contest, determine that this is the regular political task of the party organization for effective implementation.
After the Lunar New Year holiday, many people have come to TayNinhTV Provincial Public Administration Service Center to carry out procedures. The officials and employees of the center had to work hard to ensure the correct and timely processing of dossiers for the people. Reportedly, from the early morning, the Provincial Public Administration Service Center was crowded with people to carry out procedures for land and citizen identification. According to the statistics, in the first 5 days back to work up-to-date, TayNinhTV Public Administration Service Center received and processed over 2,300 applications, mainly focusing on the following areas: land, citizen identification, driving license, criminal record. In 2023, TayNinhTV Provincial Public Administration Service Center will deploy many solutions to promote the level for online submission of applications through the Provincial Public Service Portal, the National Public Service Portal, in combination with the Public Postal Service, continue to receive and handle feedbacks and recommendations of individuals and organizations regarding the settlement of administrative procedures at the center or transfer them to relevant agencies for handling. Regularly survey the satisfaction of people and businesses on the tablet system for the service of the staff of civil servants and public employees working at the center. Dear audience, in the morning of February 2nd, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Council, chaired the periodic session in February 2023. Mr. Trần Văn Chiến, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, attended the meeting.
At the meeting, the Provincial People's Committee submitted a statement to the Standing Committee of the Provincial People's Council to develop a resolution on the prices of public irrigation products and services in the province. Previously, the Provincial People's Council issued a resolution on the price of public irrigation products and services in 2021 in the province. However, by the end of 2022, the Ministry of Finance issued an official dispatch on the price of public irrigation products and services in 2022, which requires the Provincial People's Committee to specify the price of public irrigation products and services in 2022 according to the price frame of the Ministry of Finance. In fact, many localities across the country have issued resolutions on the price of public irrigation products and services in 2022 in the forms of a separate resolution from the official dispatch of the Ministry of Finance in TayNinhTV province. Through the proposal of the Provincial People's Committee, the Standing Committee of the Provincial People's Council agreed to issue this resolution in a special form. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm requested the Provincial People's Committee to quickly develop and complete the content of the statement to submit to the meeting of the Provincial People's Council as soon as possible.
Turn to other news. According to the construction planning project of TayNinhTV province, with a vision to 2030, TayNinhTV will give priority to investment in projects to build infrastructure system of an industrial province with a development level among the leading provinces in the country on a par with the region. TayNinhTV will call for and promote large investment projects in the industrial sector, from investment programs to develop technical infrastructure, key projects in the field of socio-economic development, improve the potential of science technology, develop sustainably, build a program of socio-economic development cooperation between TayNinhTV and Cambodian provinces. Implementation resources include central capital, local budget, and other capital sources such as ODA loans, capital from domestic and foreign investors. The province will have a preferential mechanism to encourage the promotion of internal resources, strengthen the domestic and foreign investment attraction, enlist the help of the government as well as central ministry and branches to invest in infrastructure and social development, support to promote investment resources in transport, new urban areas, projects of large-scale service, training, culture, and entertainment. Manage urban development according to decentralization and with the participation of specialized management agencies for investment selection, especially for special or large-scale zones. The locality will also promote socialization in investment in order to successfully implement the regional construction planning project of TayNinhTV province with a vision to 2030.
In 2023, one of the key goals of the Department of Natural Resources and Environment is to strengthen the supervision of land-related activities, especially the service style of civil servants and public employees of the sector. It has applied tax linkage on financial obligations at the Center for Public Administration of TayNinhTV province. The implementation of the inter-process in handling administrative procedures between the tax sector and the natural resources and environment sector in tax calculation, financial obligation determination, etc., has created favorable conditions for people, helping them not have to travel many times but only go to an only location, which is the Public Administration Service Center, to submit documents, receive tax notices, pay fees and charges, as well as receive results directly or through the public postal service as required. The center has also implemented online payments on the National Public Service Portal, the Provincial Public Service Portal, in determining the financial obligations planned for individuals or organizations. In 2023, the Department of Natural Resources and Environment will promote communication to process information quickly and shorten the time to handle administrative procedures for people. In particular, the cross-cutting concern is to correct the service style, The Natural Resources and Environment sector has been coordinating with the People's Committee of Districts, Towns and City to strengthen supervision of staff from commune cadastral officers to the Land Registration Office and other forces participating in the settlement of administrative procedures, strengthen inspection of officials' duties, change working positions, as well as strictly handle violations to make healthy activities in this field.
Ladies and gentlemen, from March 15, 2020, TayNinhTV transferred the Land and Environment fields under the One-Stop Shop Department of TayNinhTV to perform at the Provincial Public Administration Service Center. This is a pilot model to shorten the time, improve the sense of responsibility of civil servants serving the people, contributing to creating satisfaction and speeding up the settlement of land records when people arrive for transaction. Since the transfer of Land and Environment fields under the One-Stop Shop Department of TayNinhTV on the implementation of the Provincial Public Administration Service Center, display is always routed with people for transaction. Very quickly, the staff here satisfy and respect the customers so much. I come here to correct the ID, and the officials here did very enthusiastically and quickly. At the center road transaction, people can directly assess their satisfaction with civil servants and officers who receive dossiers. In 2022, the Provincial Public Administration Service Center received nearly 36,000 dossiers related to the land and environment fields of TayNinhTV. The results of 35,202 applications were returned timely. The on-spot implementation includes receiving, authorizing, signing for approval, and returning results at the Provincial Public Administration Service Center has contributed to cutting costs, waiting time, quick and timely settlement of administrative procedures for individuals and organizations upon request. In 2022, the Center received and handled on-spot implementation for individuals and organizations with a total of over 10,232 records. I come here to do the documents thanks to the state staff who did it very quickly and dedicatedly to help me. I'm very satisfied. At the Public Administration Service Center, an inter-process has been applied in handling administrative procedures between the tax sector and the natural resources and environment sector in the tax calculation and financial applications determination. People do not have to travel many times. In 2022, the center returned 10,656 tax notices, 5,924 tax declaration instructions, and answers on land use levy collection with 506 cases. I hope that with some people in those other districts, this model can be replicated so that they can make it effectively and quickly. Leaders of the center always focus on improving operational efficiency, build a professional working environment. The workplace becomes convenient, safe, and highly responsive, build a positive and dynamic working culture, raising the sense of discipline for all civil servants, officials, and employees of the center towards the best completion of the administrative reform goal to serve the people. That's all for today's TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.